On the grid for the Spa Grand Prix, I qualified in 11th position in a wet qualifying, and lights didn't start in a minute. I saw throttle 2 before. I had a glitch, couldn't start the race like I did in Melbourne. Anyway, 5 lights, and away we go. Getting all right start. Once again, behind Conron straight in this Caterham. Going to hit the outside line towards turn 1. Will there be any spin outs or collisions? Trying to avoid them all. Yes, there is. I get tangled up with a Caterham and a half spin. Ah, that's just great. That's a nice start to the race there. Sherma 49 also got spun round there. And there he was, recovering for the track. We go down the hill now towards the Rouge, which is easily taken out in this game. Put up to Rich Mix for the back straight. As there we go, flat out, going to 7th gear. We've got Sherma 49 and Williams behind us. He gets a great tow and just gets passes with ease, really. Tried to make a move down the outside, but he just outbrake himself. And now we're coming under pressure from Aaron L34. He must have also been caught up in the first corner accident. Feelings among the drivers that it was Rever 6 who caused the first corner chaos. So, yeah, it affected quite a few people's race. As we see, a lot of the top runners now down the field. As we come towards Puon, the lovely left-hander this is. I go a bit too wide as Aaron gets a great run on me. Going towards the double S section, will he make a move down the outside? Yes, he will. That's a good move from him there. He's in the room and he gets the racing line. He gets the job done. Stay on board for the rest of the first lap. So now being shifted down to last place. Behind the Lotus of Aaron. Our cars ahead trying to battle, trying to gain position. As we go way too wide on heavy fuel lock up, and we have to take this game ready, have to cut the corner. There's more chaos up ahead as Frio has burnt out. As Aaron tries to make a move on Conrad right on the outside of turn 1. And does he get the move stick? Yes, he does. And now Conrad's got a poor exit. And I'm at best taking down the hill to Rouge. I've got a good run on him. I decided against it, waiting for the DRS zone instead. Go for a Rouge for the second time now. Look at the sparks are flying underneath the car, that's pretty cool. There we go, got back straight now. Conrad's got a good run, I've got a good run on Conrad. It's almost free ride going to this corner. But I don't get the position and Conrad just slams the door on me. And he stays ahead for the time being. A little later on of that lap now, as you see Sherma 49 and his Williams being pushed out wide. As I'm still right behind Conrad straight, hoping to get the move done down the back straight towards the chicane. Let's see if we can get his slipstream. And I've got the slipstream now, but he's still pulling away from me. Don't know what sort of setup he's running, but I thought a 3-1 setup, which I'm using, would be faster than that. But anyway, he's got a run instead of my teammate, X-Cutters, and he's trying to go around the outside of the chicane. Behind me, Sherman's trying to stick his nose down, I'm leaving room. I try to go up the inside of my teammate, but it doesn't quite work. Now going towards the turn 1, start lap 3. And have a little look up the inside of my teammate, but decided against it. As we go for the run down the hill now to Rouge for the third time. As we all have DRS now on Conrad Straight, so let's see how it's going to work out. In hindsight here, should have probably defended to the inside against Sherma, but I get squeezed out a bit behind Conrad, about 4 wide. I tap him a little bit, but both Sherma and X-Cutters get through on Conrad Straight and move up position as I tried to move past Conrad, but I don't quite do it. End of lap 4 now as we get a very poor exit from the bus stop chicane. As Frio gets a run on us, going towards the outside of turn 1. Will he hold around the outside? I give him the room. And I get another poor exit out of there, and he just takes me, and then has a run on Cadders as well. And takes him down towards a Rouge. That's a good move by him there. But now he doesn't have DRS. And now both me and Cadders have DRS in him. I try to get a run on Cadders, touch him a little bit, but We're serious. Frio blocks Kedders and I try to go around the outside. As Kedders dives massively down the inside going into turn 5. Has to give the position back. I try to get Kedders back, but don't manage it. End of lap 5 now as I get a decent toe on my teammate Kedders going towards the top chicane. He goes to the inside and I go to the outside. Will I make it around the outside? Yes, I do. So I brake a bit later than him. Up ahead, Conrad Straits has Frio for company as well. As Frio gets past him. Hoping they can move with Conrad down into the start of the next lap. As I got good pace in these tyres at this point of the race. Already had good battles with Conrad Straits and Excadas already in this race. The club into Rich, try and get a good run out of Arouge. Got a decent toe now. Gonna have DRS open in a minute. So I pull on alongside. He didn't defend very well, and I got the inside of him very easily. I brake a bit too late to lock up, but I managed to keep the position from him, and I take P8. End of that lap now as I pull into the pits for a set of prime tyres. My strategy was just a basic 2-stop. There's options, times, and options. As I go into the garage now. And what will Mercedes do me? It will be a 3.1 second stop. End of lap 8 now as Escada's head goes wide at that corner. It means he's going to have a poor exit on his very old prime tyres. I've got a great run on him now, going through towards Borchmont. Can I take him up here even? I go towards the inside, he's leaving the room, and yes, I do it. Gone to the curve quite aggressively, but I take P9. Later on in that stint, as many cars ahead have pitted for another set of tyres, as I go very wide and get a very poor exit at the bus stop, and Aaron easily takes me. There's a few cars coming to the pits ahead. Lap 15 now as CI on fresh rubber easily get past me with the use of the DRS around the outside down the back straight. Once again, my iPod only recorded about half the race, but not much happened once again in the second half, so the race results at the end were I finished 8th, only thanks to CI getting a 20-second time penalty on the last lap. And finished last for the runners, but that's because everyone behind me disconnected from the race. So in terms of pace, I think it was pretty good, the race, really. Didn't do too bad. Had a lot of battles during the race, and it's unfortunate to get caught up in the turn 1 incident. But anyway, just looking ahead now to Monza, and have a special announcement regarding the quality of my future YouTube videos. I will hopefully this week be getting a new TV, which will have HDMI capability, which will enable me to use my video capture card. So hopefully for next week's video, I'll have better quality. So see you guys then.